All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to the Spoiler Kings. My name is St. Kramer, Brian the Grizzly, and we have back with us Cookie Munster. What is up?
Hi.
All right. So thanks for joining. I know you did our Halloween must-watch movies that might be all out by now. Not quite sure. But they're going to be coming out around the time this video is coming out. But we talked about the movie Interview with the Vampire, and obviously we have to talk about the show because you can't do one without the other. So the show just came out with a new first look scene, I guess what they're calling it. Yeah, it's like just a big clip of it. So we're gonna watch that, react to it, and see what we all think. But before we do that, Cookie, you want to let everyone know where they can find you at?
You could find me on Twitter or X at CookieCritter44. I'm also a constant guest on For One Night Only and How Did We Get Here? And I do a podcast for Interview with the Vampire with my friends at Gathering of the Geeks. So wherever you get your podcasts, just search Gathering of the Geeks.
Cool. Awesome. So yeah, I'll put a link to whatever I can down below.
Thank you.
And then up here. So you guys don't have to like go look, and you just go right down in the description, click those buttons, and hit that subscribe button. But yeah, let's jump into this and check this out. I have not seen this yet, so I am kind of excited to see it. All right, let me know if you guys
full screen now.
Yeah, if you guys can hear it.
It's your hearts beating as one. The rumbling beast of the movable feast.
The estate of the family de la Croix. Whilst their countrymen clutch ration cards, they've made quite a killing manipulating the black markets.
Oula, vous êtes qui?
Ah, une réunion d'amis et d'associés.
Oui, mais vous avez pas la permission, non?
Santiago?
Oh, shit.
Il ne nous faut pas d'autorisation. Elle est à nous, la propriété.
Give us a layout, would you not? 14 rooms, 19 guests, plus the hosts, 13 men, 8 women, and small firearms in the library bureau.
Enjoy yourselves.
Cool.
He said,
I ate before the play. I'm gonna...
I understand you supplement your diet.
I feast human every other night. It's my way. You're not gonna win.
I am now where I most want to be.
That is a cool shot. Seeing all the madness in the background.
Yeah.
Night.
Very nice.
You carry yourself well.
Merci.
That's
I
awesome.
like how you withhold.
I don't know about that. Cautious, maybe.
It's alluring. It's practiced. I find myself thinking, what is in there?
And thinking the same about you. And thinking about you often.
Tricky.
What's that?
Us. Southern life can get labyrinthian depths of. It can be tricky. She's something, your Claudia.
Spark in the dark.
Pity she was made so young. Imagine her in a body equal to her mind.
She's managed to it.
Particularly skilled at blocking her thoughts. You must work harder on that. I could help you.
Was that his head?
Was it?
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah, there you go. There's his body.
That'd be great.
Good. Because I do believe I felt some trepidation when the name Lestat was uttered.
Who?
Tricky,
That's
tricky.
That's awesome. Even at the end where he just says Lestat, like he just like his eyes got bigger. That was kind of interesting.
Name Lestat was uttered.
Yeah.
Who?
Like it's like trying to fake it so bad.
Oh man, it's like someone say your ex-girlfriend, and you're like, So all of a sudden, his
Yeah.
whole face changes.
I don't
that's
know
hilarious.
her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he go into the story like, even if I did know her, she messed it up. It was her fault.
It was her fault.
Going through this soliloquy. That was so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love them like being all like cutesy and flirty and like there's just total chaos happening around them. I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I think about you too. As the guy's like running across the screen, like
it falls out the window.
People getting beheaded, you know.
Mhm.
just let me die. Just-
That's cool. The one thing I do appreciate a lot is like because the relationship between Lestat and Louis in season 1 was so great. Obviously, you know, things are going to happen in this season, but them introducing Armand in season 1 without us even knowing who it was, it's like
Right.
it sets up this season where it's like, now these guys are going to have a relationship because we already saw a little bit of it in season 1, you know, as he was, you know, talking to Daniel in real time.
Mhm.
So I thought that was really interesting. Like they were doing like, oh, you love this relationship? Well, we're going to slowly sprinkle in this other relationship. So when it's that time to talk about that story, you're already invested, you know, in a sense. So it was like, they're able to tell the story really well and to go through the different relationships and different times and stuff like that. Like good. Really good, really good.
I felt
Yeah.
like they foreshadowed within that, you know, yes, he's going to, they don't have this relationship with Armand, whatever. But he's still going to have that feeling, that inkling, that the need for Lestat. And they'll never add up to as much as Lestat was. Armand never could be that without manipulating him. And I think that's what we saw from the first season. Even with this scene, it's like what we know from the first season to this, you feel that inkling. You feel that it'll never equal enough. Because you don't have to pretend to not know someone if you're over it. And the fact that he will never be over it is something that you just feel. You feel in it. And that whole scene was interesting.
Yeah.
And even Claudia felt it. She knew. She was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rebound.
Yeah. So I know like me and you, we got I guess a little bit of hate because we're like, I don't know, you know, with this new Claudia and stuff like that. Obviously we're gonna give her a chance. We're excited about it. You know, she's, you know, if she could pull it off, then we're happy. But we did get some hate that we're like, you're not even giving her a chance. I was like, we're not saying that. We're not saying that. But Cookie, what do you think about like the new Claudia, the new actress as Claudia?
I'm gonna give her a chance because I had to warm up to the old Claudia too because I didn't like her when they first introduced her.
Oh yeah,
So-
first episode, no one liked her that first episode.
I was like, oh, what is this?
Really, I
But-
love Bailey Bass right off the bat.
No, like she was
annoying
very
as fuck.
no, she was like way too like over the top for me.
That's,
But so I'm gonna give the new Claudia a fair shot. So
I just don't think she looks as young. So like
No.
the whole idea was that Claudia is very, very young. And
Yeah.
for me, I look at her and she looks like a grown adult. She looks like a
Mhm.
21, 22-year-old. She doesn't look like she's 15, 16.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
And I think that was my biggest opinion about changing Claudia's. It was the fact that she doesn't look as young.
Yeah.
But they can counter it with making her do. See, but that's hard to do. If you make her do childish things, but she's really not a child to do childish things.
Right, because
So you-
she's like
you-
35 at this point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you need to find a like. I think they'll do it pretty well. Finding a way to remind you that she is stuck in a younger body. You know,
Mhm.
'Cause that's at the end of the day, that's what needs to be reminded. Like, yeah, like
You look at her right now on this
Yeah.
screen right here now. She looks like she's 25-year-old lady.
Yeah.
She looks like a woman. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
woman. Like
Yeah.
you're out of college and you're grown.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be 15, pretending. You know, you're supposed to be that high school kid trying to look like you're old enough to drink.
Right.
Instead of just look like you. I'm not gonna ID you
Actually.
no more.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, after we got some of the hate last time, you know, I wound up looking her up. There's not a lot of information about her out there. I can't even remember her name. the actress' name. Delaney Hallis, I think her name was. Yeah, so I mean, she's how old is she? Yeah, I don't even think her age was out there. Like, there is not a lot of information out there about this actress. So
They're hiding her from James Cameron. That's why.
You took one.
You can't have this one.
Yeah. But I know she did a lot of UK television and stuff like that, and I think she did some Broadway stuff, or not Broadway, but like UK version of Broadway, wherever it is. So
West End stuff.
West End, so. But Bailey Bass, was born in 2003, so she's 20 years now. Let alone a couple years ago when she was actually 17. 17 or 18. So it wasn't hard for her to play that. Just act like you said, act like you're older. So, but like I said, I'm gonna give her a fair shot. Claudia is a very interesting character. So if she does what the character needs her to do, then I'm cool with it. So, but yeah, this scene's awesome, and this is just one scene of this new season. I cannot wait.
I know it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
And Ben Daniels is Santiago. He looks like he's gonna be insane. So I am here for it.
Yeah.
I actually hated this whole episode. Hated this whole thing because it stopped, and now I'm like, what the hell? Now I
need the whole season.
Yeah, like right now.
I got to wait 4 more months now. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Even some of the comments are super awesome. It was like, who? Boy, please. Also, Armand giving off perfect levels of creepy. I need the season now. So yeah, I saw that. It was a great comment. So definitely it looks great. I think they haven't officially announced it, because I know this says in 2024, but I know we were talking. I think they said February. I don't know if they said that.
Supposed to be around the beginning of the year, so February just makes the most perfect time.
Yeah. So, and this was still shooting during the strike, and I think it's even the strikes that are going on right now, because it's a different actors guild. It's not the American; it's the British Acting Guild. So therefore, they're not on strike. So they're still able to continue the filming. So hopefully, we don't get any major delays, because of the strikes. So, but cool. I know we're all super excited about it. Yeah, this was super awesome. I love this scene. Such a great scene. Yeah. But cool. Yeah. Cookie, appreciate you coming, hanging out with us, talking about this new clip from the new season. And then shout out your channels where you're going to be talking about it every week.
Gathering of the Geeks. So that's wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Gathering of the Geeks.
There you go. So make sure you check out Gathering of the Geeks if you want your weekly breakdown of all the episodes. Once it drops, the Spoiler Kings, we're going to be doing it as well, having a lot of fun. So you can come check us out live. We usually do that live. So make sure you hit that subscribe button for all of the Cookies channels. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for Spoiler Kings. We're live every Monday and Thursday. Hit that like button. But we appreciate everyone. Thank you guys, and we will see you guys in the next video. Later.